What's up? I'm Mike Adam.
I am Jim Shear.
And welcome to another episode of Gimme 5. You know how it works. Each week we pick a different category. We give you our top 5 or bottom 5, whatever it may be. And then we hope that you chime in. And this week we have a very important category. The greatest MCs of all time.
I think it's a prerequisite when you do a show like this to list off the greatest MCs ever.
I was kind of nervous. I was like, is it too cliche, Jim?
We have to do it.
Yeah.
I said, Mike, let's do it today.
Give me 5, Jim.
All right, number 5 for me, MCA, Adam Yauch of the Beastie Boys. Whenever this discussion comes off, people write off the Beastie Boys because they say they're silly and they're goofy. MCA could spit. He could be mellow. He could be rough. That's right, y'all. Don't get uptight, y'all. You can't say shit because you're biting wet, all right, y'all? I think that's the first time that I swore on Gimme 5.
It's lyrics. It's all right.
Wow, MCA. He's a great influence on me, though. Number 4, Run, a.k.a. DJ Run, son of Curtis Blow, a.k.a. Joseph Simmons of Run DMC. Talk about a crisp delivery.
Yes.
And he was fast, too.
Yep.
But you could understand the lyrics. I hate when MCs just spit word after word. I'm like, I don't even understand what you're saying.
Right.
And he also had a very special talent where he would make rhymes in the middle of a bar in addition to the end of the bar. So in Down with the King, he says, race for the border, my daughter, cause beats are banging out. Jeeps rocking beats in the streets and it's time for hanging out. And then listen to Tougher Than Leather and try to recreate that. And good luck to all of you. Number 3, you're gonna like this. El Boogie, Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Now, the body of work wasn't big.
Right.
But when she was in her prime, when she
God.
was at the top of her game, incredible.
Yes.
Her freestyles, incredible. And she proved that females could not only hang with males in hip-hop, but they could destroy males in hip-hop. Listen to Lost Ones. Number 2 MC of all time, Chuck D from Public Enemy. An authority on the microphone. And a lot of MCs like to rap about themselves.
Yeah.
He rapped about racism, politics, social consciousness, and it wasn't boring. He had hooks too. Shut him down, shut him down. Number 1 MC of all time. No question about it, no doubt about it. The teacher, the blast master, KRS-One. KRS-One, number 1. I'm sorry I lied. He's actually number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And whenever an MC gets out of line, he puts them in place. So remember, kids, rap is something you do. Hip-hop is something you live. Mike, give me 5.
All right, before we get into this, I'm stealing a page out of Jim's book here. The reason why Lauryn Hill and Andre 3000 aren't on here is because, like you said, the body of work just isn't there, but...
I'm rubbing off on you.
I know.
You're creating parameters, and sometimes I think that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially like a topic like this, because I know people get so passionate about it. And the other reason why like people like Rakim and Gangstar aren't on here is because me personally, I like when hip-hop got to the point where not only do you have a message, but the flow is also very advanced. So, you know, they're doing these rhyme schemes that are blowing your mind, but they're also saying something. So, with that being said, at the number 5 spot, Kanye West. Now, I think initially with College Dropout, he wasn't necessarily like riding the beat as well as he does now, but his message was the focus early on. Now he intertwines it, but some people might say the message has gotten lost a little bit.
And I hate when people say he's a bad rapper. I'm like, listen to him. He's doing stuff no one else is doing.
Absolutely. At the number 4 spot, Joe Budden.
Of all time?
I have every one of his albums, every one of his mixtapes. I think he's amazing, and I think he's very underrated.
That's what makes the show so unique.
Absolutely. You know, the thing about him is I feel like he's sitting next to me and telling me what's going on in his life, but somehow it just happens to rhyme, and rhyme really well. He has that delivery where it's like, you know, I'm just going to tell you about what's going on, and like, it's crazy. And his metaphors, too.
He's watching right now. And he's looking at his computer screen and he's going, Mike Adam, man, yeah.
Oh, coming in at the number 3 spot, I think you're going to be surprised with this one too. Lupe Fiasco. At this point...
Of all time?
Yes. At this point, he has 3 classic albums, and the thing with Lupe is he blends having a message and his rhyme scheme so well together that is like nothing I ever heard before. And when it comes to him flowing, I feel like he didn't necessarily reinvent the wheel, but he just came out with stuff that I was like, how is he even rhyming like that? What type of pattern does he have going on there?
Is he better than everyone on my list?
He's different.
You do have KRS-One and Chuck D on your list? And
all right.
Lupe Fiasco's better than them?
I'm going to make you happy with this. Number 2, Jay-Z.
All right, there we go.
Okay? Consistent. His metaphor is phenomenal. He was really a pioneer. I mean, reasonable doubt to Blueprint. You can't argue with that. At the number 1 spot, Tupac.
All right.
Now,
you're scared me. I know. I bought the Joe Budden, but Lupe at number 3.
Yeah.
I have to take it out to the street with that one, Mike.
With Tupac, though, I think with him, he was one of the few people that really lived what he was talking about, and one of the few people where his passion just bled through on the track. You have other people like maybe DMX where you could really hear the aggression and whatever the emotion that he's talking about. So, Tupac number 1.
Okay. The great thing about this category, and I've done this for years, I'm sure you've done it for years, nobody's list is ever the same.
No.
And there's always those curveballs in there, like your Lupe Fiascos or Joe Budden.
Right.
So please, I'm really curious, let us know below. Very easy, just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, list off your favorite MCs of all time. And when I do this, I also create a little, some rules. Can't be a group. You got to go strictly with an MC.
Yeah.
There you go. So for Mike Adam, my name is Jim Shear, and we will see Yins later.